Only 10 races remain after Hungarian GP before the sun sets on the 2025 Formula One season. But the drama is no longer just about the title fight. Something even more explosive is taking shape behind the scenes. The arrival of Formula One's 11th team, the mighty Cadillac F1 outfit. Quietly but relentlessly, they have been grinding behind closed doors, pouring sweat and strategy into every detail of their debut. Yet one crucial piece remains missing, the spark that will bring their machine to life. The drivers. This is not a team obsessed with instant fame or headline-grabbing podiums. Cadillac is playing a deeper game. They are building an empire, not a highlight reel. They are chasing reliability, precision, and long-term excellence. They want drivers who do not just push hard, but push smart. Drivers who know how to translate every vibration, every whisper from the tires into sharp, actionable insight. Naturally, the F1 rumor mill has been on fire. There has been no shortage of speculation. Names like Logan Sargent, Colton Herta, Alex Palou, and Pato O'Ward have all swirled through the paddock. The American angle is tempting, but Cadillac is not here to wave a flag. They are not trying to sell nationalism. They are here to win, and for that, they need experience, proven talent. Because a rookie brings risk. Is the car slow, or is it the driver? That uncertainty is poison for a brand new project. Rookies do not yet have the mileage to diagnose what matters most, and Cadillac cannot afford question marks. What they can afford is control, clarity, dependability. That means experienced hands who understand the language of Formula One machinery. They are not looking for champions. They are looking for consistency. For hardened professionals who have weathered the chaos of the grid and still deliver under pressure. The good news for Cadillac? The timing is perfect. The 2025 season has already seen 6 new drivers enter the scene, which means experienced names have been pushed to the sidelines, and those names carry weight. Sergio Perez, Valtteri Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, and of course Daniel Ricciardo. All of them capable, all of them potentially available. But then, a moment of brutal clarity. Graham Loudon, leader of the Cadillac F1 project, finally broke his silence. In a rare moment of transparency, he was asked whether Daniel Ricciardo could be the face of Cadillac's debut. The answer was ice cold. Actually, I think he's publicly said he's not interested in Formula One. Loudon's reply was final. If I need to convince someone, then it's the wrong person. You never need to convince a Formula One driver to jump in the car. I've got no problem. Everyone can make their own minds up. Just like that, the Ricciardo dream came to an end. The man who once lit up the grid with that unforgettable smile is not walking through Cadillac's doors. And for his fans, this might just be the last page of his Formula One story. With radical engine and aerodynamic regulations set to redefine the sport, the upcoming 2026 season threatens to upend everything we thought we knew. The competitive order is trembling on the edge of collapse. History has shown us the devastating power of getting it right. Remember Brawn in 2009? Mercedes in 2014? One breakthrough, one stroke of genius. That is all it takes to seize control of an entire championship. Cadillac's leadership has been moving with silent urgency. At the British Grand Prix, team boss Graham Loudon and TWWG Group head Dan Taus were seen darting between high-level meetings. Their objective was razor-sharp, lock in a lead driver within weeks. The second seat may take until September, but the first puzzle piece is nearly in place. F1's summer break has long been the realm of cloak and dagger deals. Behind closed doors while engines rest, contracts ignite. And now, from the misty paddock whispers of Spa, a name emerges with growing certainty. Bottas. According to Japan's prestigious Autoport web, the deal was all but signed during that very weekend. While the final signature has yet to grace the paper, all terms are reportedly agreed. In Formula One, this is standard procedure. Teams deploy an army of lawyers to dissect every clause, every comma. Only when all is perfect do they trigger the second phase. And Bottas, he has not exactly played coy. Weeks ago, he posted a cryptic video to social media, casually settling into the driver's seat of a Cadillac SUV. His words were few, but loaded with intent. "What a nice seat," he murmured, hand resting on the wheel. Then, glancing to the passenger side, he added, "I see there are 2 seats. Both seem free." A voice off camera encouraged him to get in. Bottas, with a sly smile, replied, "Not yet, but make no mistake. He is ready." Insiders reveal that Bottas is itching to dive into Cadillac's simulator, desperate to bring his wealth of experience to the project. A swift contract signing would hand him extraordinary influence over the 2026 car's DNA. His feedback could shape the machine that will thunder into the spotlight across the 3 official pre-season tests and the opening race at the Australian Grand Prix. Cadillac's quest to blend experience with North American relevance, one name continues to shine brighter than all others: Sergio Perez. chaos. For Cadillac, the timing could not be more perfect. While some once blamed Perez for his inconsistent form at Red Bull, the truth has since exploded into the open. Red Bull's sudden fall from dominance and their inability to create a car that suits anyone except Max Verstappen have vindicated Perez entirely. His critiques of the team's development direction were dismissed at the time, but in hindsight, every warning he issued proved painfully accurate. And that truth has not gone unnoticed. Cadillac has made it clear they are not interested in rolling the dice on unproven rookies. They are building a foundation, not gambling on potential. What they want is reliability, maturity, and a deep well of knowledge that can guide the team through its challenging first seasons. Perez checks every box. He is not only fast and experienced, but also carries the aura of a man who has been through the storm and emerged wiser. Former Red Bull sporting director Jonathan Wheatley, who worked closely with Perez, recently offered glowing praise. He called Perez a natural, someone who still possesses the pace and hunger to compete at the highest level. "I really enjoyed working with Checo. He has a great personality and a fantastic attitude. His speed has always been there. He delivered some outstanding performances with us, and I do not believe that time off would hinder him. Once you know how to drive a Formula One car at this level, you never forget how." And while Perez is not American by nationality, his presence in the United States is anything but marginal. Just watch the grandstands at any race held on US soil. Miami becomes a sea of Mexican flags. The roar of support for Checo in North America is unlike anything most drivers receive. He may not hold an American passport, but in terms of fan engagement and market presence, he is already one of their own. Financially, this potential union is also a goldmine. Perez's long-standing backer, Carlos Slim, has the resources to flood Cadillac with sponsorship money. With his vast telecom empire behind him, the inclusion of Perez would likely trigger a multi-million-dollar injection into the team's budget. It is not just a partnership on the racetrack. It is a business alliance that could define Cadillac's identity in Formula One for years to come. Behind the scenes, talks have already reached advanced stages. Perez's new management team has been in regular contact with several outfits, but all signs point to Cadillac as the most serious and prepared suitor. At the British Grand Prix, Max Verstappen himself weighed in. "Checo has always been very strong. He had tough moments with us, sure, but he was always fast and consistent at teams like Force India. For a new team, he brings everything you would want. If he wants to keep racing, then he is a great option." And that is what makes this decision so obvious. Sergio Perez is not a gamble. He is a guarantee. He offers speed, leadership, financial muscle, and undeniable popularity across the Americas. With all signs pointing to Bottas and Perez, do you think this powerhouse pairing is the ultimate combination for Cadillac's F1 debut, or were you secretly hoping for a different dream team? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, goodbye for now.